Do you ever sense a deep resonance with specific creatures? Or notice how certain animals seem to reflect your inner self, your core virtues, and even your hidden flaws? What if a potent secret linked to the month you were born could reveal your true spirit animal, a guide that resonates with your soul's pulse, your emotional state, and perhaps even your ultimate path? For generations and across civilizations, spirit animals have served as powerful emblems, mirroring our most profound truths. From the ancestral totem poles of Native America to the astrological systems of the East and the divine beliefs of ancient Egypt, creatures have always been more than they appear. They act as carriers of identity, strength, and destiny. While many believe spirit animals are found only in dreams or by chance, there's a shockingly precise alternative: your birth month. Each month vibrates with a distinct energetic signature. Some are governed by change, while others are driven by intuition, courage, or serenity. When you sync your birth month with the resonant qualities of the animal realm, something uncanny occurs. You see yourself with startling clarity. Your gut feelings, your deepest fears, your true calling. You'll uncover patterns that were always present but just out of sight. And yes, a few of these spirit animal revelations might just astound you. This isn't your star sign. This goes beyond the zodiac. It's about energetic animal symbolism that aligns with the emotional climate of your soul and the moment you entered this world. So, whether you're a fiery soul born in August or a contemplative spirit from February, keep listening. Before this video ends, you'll discover the animal that mirrors your innate power and understand its message for your life, your bonds, and your evolution. Prepare to encounter the being you never knew was thriving within you. Born in January, the lone wolf. If you arrived in January, your spirit animal is the lone wolf, an icon of self-reliant leadership, profound endurance, and unseen allegiance. Though many might associate January births with a certain frostiness that matches the year's beginning, the reality is far more complex. You aren't cold. You are strategic, deeply reflective, and relentlessly protective of those in your pack. Like the wolf, you don't squander your power on trivial matters. You watch, you strategize, and when the moment is perfect, you move with deadly accuracy and intention. The lone wolf embodies a spirit that prizes freedom yet deeply respects the strength of its alliances. January souls are inherent leaders, often mistaken for loners, but you are merely selective. Just as a wolf howls only with purpose, you speak when your words have weight. You take the lead when all others falter. You don't just endure, you are a visionary, a trailblazer, and a silent guardian. One of the most stunning truths about the lone wolf spirit is the immense emotional world you hide. You might project an air of emotional distance, yet your inner landscape is boundless and deep. Wolves are highly sensitive creatures, aware of the subtle energies shifting around them. In the same way, you register the atmosphere of any space you step into. You feel when things are wrong long before any proof appears. Your intuition is your sharpest weapon, which is both a blessing and a heavy responsibility. In your relationships, you defend what you cherish with unmatched ferocity, but you demand absolute trust before letting anyone into that private, emotional world. If someone breaks that trust, gaining re-entry is nearly impossible. You may offer forgiveness, but you will not grant amnesia. Another key teaching from the lone wolf is mastering the rhythm of patience. You do not chase your ambitions recklessly. You trust in steady effort, quiet dedication, and allowing your achievements to announce themselves. Others might misjudge you for your lack of attention-seeking, but just when they count you out, you re-emerge more powerful and perceptive than they could have imagined. Spiritually, the wolf is tied to lunar forces, raw instinct, and the wisdom of your lineage. Many people born in January are old souls, possessing a generational resilience and emotional acuity they may not even see in themselves. Practices like meditation, journaling your dreams, and connecting with nature can unleash your inner wolf further, offering insight and spiritual defense. In this frantic modern age, January wolves are more vital than ever. You are the stillness in the chaos, the planner behind the scenes, and the protector of the unseen. You don't just passively exist. You sense the pulse of life, you interpret its signs, and you strike when the timing is perfect. So, if you're a January soul, claim your lone wolf essence. You weren't made to follow the crowd, you were made to guide the pack. February vibrations, the insightful owl. If your birthday is in February, your spirit animal is the insightful owl, a timeless emblem of wisdom, deep perception, and hidden realms. Owls are revered in mythology as sacred beings, celebrated for their ability to pierce through illusion and discover guarded secrets. Souls born in February carry this very same power. You're frequently seen as enigmatic or distant, but your capacity for insight is unparalleled. You don't just observe the world, you perceive its undercurrents. Like the owl, your path is determined more by gut feeling than by rational thought. You might struggle to articulate why you trust or distrust someone, a choice, or a path, yet your inner compass is rarely mistaken. This is the essence of the owl's power, operating from a place of profound inner certainty. February individuals are often old souls, silently observing, integrating, and evolving internally. The insightful owl is also a being of the night. For you, quietude is essential. You refuel when the world is hushed, often accessing your greatest creativity and epiphanies while others sleep. Many born in February are introverted, but this isn't the same as being timid. Quite the opposite. You possess a vibrant internal landscape where brilliant concepts, powerful dreams, and future visions are constantly taking shape. You are a natural visionary, capable of perceiving what others can't yet imagine. In love, you yearn for spiritual and emotional intimacy. Superficial chit-chat leaves you drained. You look for partners who challenge your intellect and connect with your soul, not just please your eye. This selectivity makes it challenging to let others in. When you finally form a bond, however, it is intensely deep. You love with your whole spirit, quietly, fiercely, and enduringly. The most incredible aspect of the insightful owl's energy is the potent psychic awareness February born individuals often possess. You may have powerful premonitions, flashes of deep knowing, or moments of foresight that you shrug off as mere chance. They are not. You are inherently wired to higher frequencies of awareness. To deny these abilities can create anxiety and aimlessness, while embracing them opens the door to your highest calling. Your greatest challenge is to anchor this high, flying energy. Because your spirit soars so far beyond the mundane, you can feel profoundly alone or be misjudged by others. The owl's lesson is to keep your feet on the ground, even as you explore your inner cosmos. Practices like writing, meditation, or aligning with lunar phases can help harmonize your spiritual and material realities. The insightful owl also delivers a teaching on timing. You aren't designed to operate at the world's frantic pace. You are designed to move at the speed of your soul. Have faith in your rhythm. Have faith in your insight. You weren't created to blend in. You were created to see beyond. So, if you were born in February, understand this. Your power to perceive what is hidden is your ultimate gift. Embrace your all nature. Dream big, see clearly, and speak only when your words can change the silence. When you do, the world pays attention. March instincts, the perceptive deer. If you were born in March, your spirit animal is the perceptive deer, a being of elegance, profound sensitivity, and silent power. People born in March often radiate a tranquil energy that makes others feel soothed, heard, and emotionally secure. Like the deer, you have a gentle and kind spirit. But don't be mistaken. Beneath that delicate exterior is an astonishing well of emotional fortitude and innate strength. The deer doesn't attack, it doesn't dominate, it doesn't roar, and yet it flourishes in an environment filled with dangers. This is you. March-born souls are born empaths. You experience emotions with great intensity. You absorb the feelings of others, and you often detect what a person needs before they ask. This makes you an unconscious healer, capable of mending hearts with your presence alone. But the most stunning truth about the deer spirit is how frequently it is underestimated. Others may mistake your grace for fragility, your silence for doubt, or your empathy for weakness. They see you as gentle, not realizing the depth of your awareness. You perceive everything, from tiny shifts in a person's voice to the unexpressed tensions in a room. And though you may stay silent, you process this information and navigate accordingly. The March Deer souls are frequently creatives, romantics, musicians, and visionaries. You draw inspiration from the raw beauty of the outdoors, the quiet spaces between thoughts, and the small wonders that most people miss. Your life is guided by emotion, but not in a volatile sense. It's a graceful, flowing current that helps you adapt and find balance, even through storms. In relationships, you give with your entire heart, sometimes to a fault. You can get trapped in cycles of people pleasing, neglecting your own needs, or clinging to relationships that have expired. The Deer's lesson for you is about creating healthy energetic boundaries, learning to love without erasing yourself, to care without carrying the world's weight. The Deer also imparts the wisdom of instinct. March-born people can get lost in overthinking due to their high emotional attunement. But a deer doesn't survive by debating its choices. It flees when it senses danger in the air. It relies on its gut and acts immediately when something feels wrong. Trusting your primary instinct is vital for your journey. That tightness in your chest, that warning in your soul, it's real. Heed its call. Spiritually, the perceptive deer is connected to heart-centered energy, deep compassion, and a divine, flowing presence. You are here to introduce softness into a hardened world, to show that vulnerability isn't weakness, but the very bedrock of authentic power. You may often feel a longing for something more profound connections, deeper purpose, truer meaning. This is your soul recalling a time when life was simpler, when love was pure, and when people lived in their truth. That memory is alive in you, and it's what sets you apart in the most beautiful way. If you were born in March, embrace your deer essence. Show the world that gentleness is not a shortcoming. It is your gift, your strength, and your purpose. April energy, the fearless tiger. If your birthday is in April, your spirit animal is the fearless tiger, a being of untamed power, bold confidence, and relentless ambition. Those born in April don't hide in the background. You arrived on this earth to be noticed, to lead, and to navigate the world with an intensity that cannot be ignored. The tiger's presence isn't quiet. It is powerful, alluring, and carries a hint of danger. April-born souls radiate an energy that commands attention. You are driven, autonomous, and a natural-born commander. When you step into a space, others feel your energy before you utter a single word. Much like a tiger in its domain, you move with conviction and see no need to justify your actions. You simply act. You move while others are still contemplating. You don't ask for permission. You forge your own path. But this is the hidden truth about the tiger spirit. Behind all that ferocity is an incredibly deep and sensitive core. You experience emotions with immense power, and while it may not show, your feelings run very deep. The tiger may stalk its prey and stand alone, but it also understands when to disappear, when to find a quiet place in the wild and recover. That is the part of you few are privileged to witness. The part that desires true intimacy, fierce loyalty, and tranquility. April-born tigers often bear the weight of immense expectations, both internal and external. You have a deep-seated need to triumph, to achieve, and to be respected. But this relentless pursuit can sometimes lead to burnout and a sense of being alone. The tiger imparts the lesson of rhythm. You have to know when to give chase and when to be still, when to engage in battle, and when to walk away. Not every conflict deserves your power. In relationships, you love with a fiery passion and a protective instinct. You give your all and you demand unwavering loyalty. Yet, because you are so fiercely independent, you can have a hard time with true vulnerability. You yearn for a profound connection, but are afraid of losing your autonomy. This makes you difficult for others to fully grasp. The tiger teaches that true power is found in trusting another with your tender spots, not just in flexing your strength. Another reality about the fearless tiger is your innate capacity to motivate people. Others observe you. They learn from you. They draw strength from your vitality. You may not even intend to lead, but you are followed. That is the unique blessing and burden of your spirit. Spiritually, the tiger is an embodiment of fire, the sun's force, and courageous change. You are meant to defy conventions, tear down obstacles, and redefine what success looks like on your own terms. You were not made to conform. You were born to rewrite the rules. If you arrived in April, claim your tiger energy, own your truth, command your presence, but always remember to give your spirit rest. Even a tiger requires the peace of the deep jungle. May power, the steadfast bear. If you were born in May, your spirit animal is the steadfast bear, a being of immense strength, profound stability, and deep-seated calm. The bear symbolizes a dynamic equilibrium between ferocious defense and quiet insight. People born in May naturally channel this harmony. You are composed, centered, and intimately aware of life's material and emotional currents. You don't hurry. You proceed with purpose, and your actions carry an undeniable weight. May-born individuals are frequently the emotional bedrock of their families, friendships, and wider circles. Like the bear, you offer a sense of security, guidance, and unwavering support, often unconsciously. Others seek you out when they are adrift, and you intuitively know how to help. This is because your instinct isn't aggressive or loud. It is earthy, built on observation, wisdom, and deep patience. But the astonishing fact about the bear is this: though it appears deliberate or detached, it is among the most formidable and brilliant animals on earth. Similarly, you are consistently underestimated. People see your stillness and assume you're disengaged, misreading your patience for a lack of power. But they are mistaken. You are constantly observing, processing, and when your personal lines are crossed or someone you cherish is endangered, your inner bear rouses. And it is a force to be reckoned with. You are a natural guardian. You don't initiate fights, but you will absolutely end them. You cherish harmony, but never at the expense of your self-respect or the well-being of your loved ones. In relationships, you are steadfast, true, and deeply caring. You don't commit your heart carelessly, but once you do, it's a lifetime bond. You believe in constructing something tangible and enduring. Fleeting romances, shallow friendships, and disorder hold no appeal for you. The steadfast bear also shows us the vital need for withdrawal. Bears hibernate not to flee the world, but to rejuvenate, process, and get ready for the coming season. You might discover you need extended periods of solitude to refresh your mind and soul. This doesn't make you withdrawn. It shows you are highly aware of your own energetic cycles. Honor that flow. When you pause, you come back even stronger. Spiritually, the bear connects to the root chakra, which governs survival, foundation, and safety. You are on this earth to teach others to slow down, to ground themselves in the present, and to discover strength in serenity. Your very presence is comforting to others, even when you aren't trying. Your challenge, however, is to avoid shouldering everyone's burdens. You are so reliable that others may come to depend on you too heavily, depleting your own reserves. You must master the art of saying no without apology, to guard your own peace as fiercely as you guard others. If you were born in May, your bear spirit is your ultimate gift. It grants you unmatched inner resolve, an unshakable presence, and a ferocious sense of devotion. You are the foundation others rely on. But don't forget, even the strongest foundation needs its rest. June depth, the clever fox. If your birth month is June, your spirit guide is the clever fox, a representation of high intelligence, seamless adaptability, and shrewd insight. Just like the fox, you move through life with a distinct magnetism and a sharp intellect that frequently takes people by surprise. You possess a talent for assessing situations, pivoting rapidly, and discovering ingenious solutions where others only find roadblocks. June's souls are known for their mental agility, social poise, and deep intuition, which makes you one of the most compelling personalities. On the surface, people may not immediately perceive your full complexity. You present a cheerful exterior and appear carefree, but underneath, a profound thinker resides. You are constantly observing, calculating, and remaining several moves ahead. exactly like the fox. You may not project the loudest voice, but it's very often the most intelligent. You have a deep understanding of people, their drives, their vulnerabilities, and their capabilities, often without their awareness. The most incredible truth about the clever fox is your effortless fusion of intellect and lightheartedness. You don't approach life with excessive seriousness on the outside, yet your mind is in perpetual motion, analyzing, absorbing, and challenging everything. You despise monotony. You flourish with intellectual engagement, fresh discoveries, and spontaneous journeys. Predictability drains your spirit. You need to feel vibrant, a feeling you often discover in unplanned moments, witty exchanges, or bold exploration. In relationships, you are magnetic, quick-witted, and highly aware emotionally. You can make someone laugh, feel truly seen, and feel cherished all in a single interaction. But you are also very protective of your heart. Your sharp perception allows you to detect insincerity or ulterior motives with ease. This makes it hard for you to give your full trust until someone demonstrates their authenticity. Once they do, you become a devoted and fascinating partner who infuses every bond with energy and light. The clever fox is also an expert in personal evolution. You are not intimidated by changing directions, switching focus, or completely remaking yourself. This capacity to evolve is both a survival mechanism and a superpower. When challenges arise, you don't fall apart. You adapt. You move with uncertainty rather than fighting it. Spiritually, the fox connects to the element of air, symbolizing communication, intellect, and the wisdom of the trickster archetype. You are here to question conventions, deconstruct norms, and introduce innovative thought into rigid structures. Your purpose is to broaden minds, both your own and those around you. You might feel a calling towards writing, public speaking, education, or leadership, as your voice naturally possesses both charm and substance. But the fox spirit comes with a caution: avoid overextending your energy. Your inquisitive spirit can pull you in countless directions, making you feel unfocused or overwhelmed. The lesson is to channel your brilliant energy with intention, digging deep on what truly counts instead of just skimming the surface. If you were born in June, the clever fox is your spirit guide. Lean into your wit, your insight, and your untamed soul. You are meant to navigate this world with nimble feet and a boundless heart. And where you go, wonder is sure to follow. July heart, the devoted wolf. If you were born in July, your spirit animal is the devoted wolf, a being of ferocious loyalty, deep emotional resonance, and potent instinct. Wolves are defined by their powerful family structures, fierce allegiance to their pack, and an intensely intuitive existence. In the same way, July-born souls are the very emotional center of any group they join. You are the guardian, the empath, the one who experiences everything on a profound level and approaches relationships with ultimate seriousness. When you love, you defend that love with your very life. There is no middle ground for you. The wolf's devotion is famous, as is yours. You are the type of friend who cherishes the small details, who senses a change in someone's energy, and who would rather bear pain alone than see a loved one stumble. Your love isn't frivolous, it's sacred. This makes your bonds unbelievably strong, but also leaves you vulnerable to deep wounds when others can't match your level of commitment. Despite this, you continue to love with every fiber of your being. What's astonishing about the wolf spirit is its blend of power and tenderness. People might see your immense capacity to care and assume you are all softness, but they miss the warrior that lives just below the surface. But you do not look for fights, but you will always finish them. You sidestep confrontation not from fear, but from a deep reverence for peace. However, if provoked, your protective nature is unmatched. No one attacks your pack and walks away unscathed. Wolves are also legendary for their powerful intuition and a keen sense of timing. You can feel when trouble is brewing long before any words are exchanged. Your skill at interpreting energy is razor sharp. You might have prophetic dreams, powerful gut feelings, or emotional premonitions that alert you to threats. This is not imagination. It's the wolf's primal instinct alive and well within you. In connections, you need to feel emotional safety and a sense of home. Grandiose displays mean little to you. You crave consistency, presence, and unwavering trust. Once someone has earned your devotion, you are in it for the long haul. But betrayal strikes you harder than almost anyone else. When your trust is violated, you do not easily grant a second chance. The wolf doesn't forget, and you don't either. You are also a natural, born leader, but not in a boastful, spotlight-seeking manner. You lead with integrity, quiet resolve, and high emotional intelligence. People are pulled to your genuineness. They believe in you, even when you are silent. Your presence is more powerful than any speech. Spiritually, the devoted wolf is tied to water energy, emotional clarity, and ancestral power. You may feel a strong bond to your heritage, your family, or your history. You value tradition, safeguard your kin, and navigate the world with a quiet wisdom that commands respect. Your challenge, however, comes from a tendency to over-give. You habitually place others' needs before your own, often to your own harm. The wolf's lesson for you is this: you cannot nourish your pack from an empty vessel. You must also care for yourself. If you were born in July, the devoted wolf is your essence. Embrace your capacity for love, your deep power, and your untamed instinct. You were born to protect, to feel, and to love with a force few can comprehend. August fire, the radiant lion. If you came into the world in August, your spirit animal is the radiant lion, an icon of immense courage, deep pride, and profound self-worth. The lion does not seek validation. It moves with its head held high, secure in its own being. That is the core of you. August-born individuals are innate leaders, fiercely self-reliant, and deeply attuned to their own power. You radiate a light that is impossible to ignore. Whether you intend to or not, people are drawn to your self-assurance, your magnetic personality, and your vibrant, powerful energy. But what might be surprising is that your power isn't derived from ego. It stems from your authenticity. You don't posture your way through life. You declare your truth. You live without apology, and you encourage others to find that same boldness. Like a lion commanding its territory, your presence is powerful, but not because you need to dominate. It is just your nature. You were born to be seen. The radiant lion also symbolizes dignity and a sense of duty. You don't approach leadership casually. When others turn to you for guidance, you feel its significance. Whether you are leading friends, acting as a mentor, or heading a family, you approach your role with great care. Your promises are binding. Your loyalty is absolute, and your passion for justice is unwavering. You will not watch injustice happen in silence. In relationships, you love with immense passion and a fierce, protective nature. You wish to be admired, certainly, but more than that, you need to be respected and seen for the person you truly are. You invest your whole self, and you anticipate that same commitment from others. Shallow bonds leave you unfulfilled. You require something profound, something that can match your own fire and devotion. However, the lion spirit carries a specific challenge: mastering the art of stepping back. At times, your natural self, confidence can cross over into being overbearing. You may feel a deep urge to solve every problem, manage all outcomes, or shield people from their own growth. But the lion also understands when to let its pride learn and develop. You must grant others the room they need to find their own power. Spiritually, the radiant lion is governed by the energy of the sun, representing power, light, and soul purpose. You were born to illuminate the world, to elevate those around you, and to build a lasting legacy. You don't just exist, you leave a mark. In your work, your social circles, or your family, you leave people more empowered than you found them. You are also incredibly creative. Many august souls possess artistic talents, a gift for narrative, or a natural charm that mesmerizes people. Use these abilities. Do not shrink your light to keep others from feeling insecure. The lion does not hide. It strides confidently across the plains for all to see. And yes, though you always appear strong, you also require affection, validation, and emotional security. You are not as invincible as others perceive, and that is a strength in itself. Even a lion needs a safe den to find rest, If you were born in August, the radiant lion beats within your heart. Be courageous. Be fearless. Be precisely who you were meant to be, because the world is desperate for more of your light, your strength, and your heart. September wisdom, the all-seeing owl. If September is your birth month, your spirit animal is the all-seeing owl, an emblem of profound knowledge, keen observation, and deep spiritual insight. The owl pierces through the dark. It registers what everyone else misses, and that is your fundamental nature. September-born individuals are inherently wise, highly intelligent, and incredibly analytical. You don't just observe the surface of life, you explore its deepest layers, constantly questioning why, and forever pursuing the truth. Others may label you as reserved or shy, but the truth is you are perpetually thinking, perpetually observing. You can astound people with the sheer amount you perceive. Like an owl perched silently in the canopy, you watch without needing to be watched. You discern patterns, shifts in mood, deceptions, and hidden agendas long before they are revealed. You frequently sense that something is amiss before it becomes a problem. This is your power, but it can also feel like a heavy weight. Possessing so much insight can make the everyday world feel chaotic and loud. September owls are perfectionists at heart. You maintain extremely high standards for yourself and for those around you. You value excellence. You believe in doing things with integrity, and you honor your commitments. This makes you exceptionally dependable, trustworthy, and the person people seek for honest counsel. But here is the paradox. While many rely on you for support, you seldom allow others to see your own vulnerabilities. Like the nocturnal owl, you prefer to handle your challenges in private, far from the world's judgment and noise. In your connections, you choose depth and meaning over conflict and superficiality. You have no time for shallow relationships or fleeting attractions. You crave intelligent conversation, shared respect, and mental synergy. You fall for a person's mind first, their thought processes, their core beliefs, and their capacity to meet you in the deep. Once you decide to trust someone, you are devoted, sincere, and silently intense. But the all-seeing owl carries a shadow, too. You can sometimes become overly critical of yourself and of the world. Your high ideals can morph into self-recrimination or frustration when reality falls short. You may find yourself trapped in loops of overthinking, re-evaluating decisions, or trying to control outcomes that should be left to unfold naturally. The owl teaches that true wisdom also involves knowing what you cannot control. Spiritually, the owl is connected to the elements of air and the moon, symbolizing the mind, intuition, and secret wisdom. You are likely fascinated by life's great questions, psychology, spiritual practices, or philosophy. You may feel a pull towards interpreting dreams, understanding symbols, or exploring ancient truths. These are more than mere interests. They are integral to your path. You are here to find truth and illuminate it for others. The owl also imparts lessons on rhythm and quietude. You don't have to be loud to be heard. Your energy, your gaze, and your very presence are profoundly communicative. People feel secure with you, not because you are gregarious, but because you are genuine. You perceive the world with an unvarnished clarity, and that truth is a comfort to others. If you were born in September, the all-seeing owl is your spiritual compass. Trust your intellect, trust your heart, and trust your singular way of viewing the world. You were born to teach, to guide with your wisdom, and to carry light into the shadows, just like the owl that soars bravely through the darkest night. October magic, the alchemical raven. If you arrived in October, your spirit animal is the alchemical raven, a being of profound change, deep insight, and sacred power. The raven is more than a bird. It's a potent icon across nearly all ancient traditions. It signifies magic secrets, deep intuition, and profound mystery. And this is precisely what you represent. October-born people are often perceived as compellingly enigmatic, magnetic, and spiritually connected. You move through life with an aura that captivates others, not because of your words, but because of your powerful silence. The raven teaches us that nothing is ever just as it appears. You know this truth in your bones. You have an innate gift for sensing the reality beneath the facade, whether it is someone's true intentions, the energetic pulse of a room, or a secret that no one dares to speak. This makes you a master at reading people, a powerful confidant, and at times, a quiet source of healing. People confide in you because they feel truly perceived without needing to justify themselves. But here is what's truly remarkable. Your strength is found in your shadows, not as a weakness you overcame. You've weathered storms, you carry wounds, you have secrets, you hold stories, and rather than being broken by these experiences, you've used them as fuel to rise, to alchemize, and to evolve. Like the raven, you are transformation in flight. You transform agony into wisdom. You transform endings into powerful new chapters. This is your personal magic. You are also intensely creative. Many born in October are creators, writers, composers, or prophets in their own right. You perceive reality through an alternate lens, one that finds elegance in the shadows and gets inspiration from stillness. You don't crave validation, you require sovereignty. Your concepts may be unconventional, but they often prove to be revolutionary. In relationships, you are intense, profound, and highly selective. You do not give your heart away lightly. You are drawn to people who are authentic, unfiltered, and honest. You yearn for deep emotional intimacy and a spiritual bond, not simply a physical one. When you choose to love, you love with every part of your soul, but only when you are certain someone can navigate the intensity of who you are. You are not meant for the timid. Spiritually, the raven is deeply tied to shadow work, psychic perception, and inner alchemy. You are naturally pulled towards the metaphysical, the mystical, and the deep workings of the mind. You are likely intrigued by the unknown, by consciousness, by the cosmos, or by ancient knowledge. You have a natural ability to delve into what others are too scared to face. You are the type of person who can look directly into the void and not even blink. But your challenge is this: do not conceal your brilliance just because your depth is misunderstood by a shallow world. The raven isn't just a creature of darkness. It is wise, magical, and profoundly transformative. As are you. Your power doesn't come from being like everyone else. It comes from fully inhabiting your uniqueness and guiding others to discover the beauty in the things they once feared. If you were born in October, the alchemical raven is your reflection. Embrace your mystery, your intensity, and your soul's profound wisdom. You are here to lead others through their darkness, not by erasing the shadows, but by teaching them how to ignite their own light from within. Regardless of your birth month, the essence of your spirit animal provides a profound insight into your core identity. These beings aren't mere metaphors. They are reflections of your power, your challenges, and your soul's true north. Whether you are the radiant lion of August, the perceptive owl of September, or the alchemical raven of October, your spirit guide holds the keys to how you connect, lead, heal, and transform. The astonishing truth is that your birth month can reveal more about your inner landscape than you ever knew. These animals aren't arbitrary. They are a looking glass into your very essence. And by understanding this connection, you tap into a wellspring of self, knowledge, emotional poise, and genuine strength. So, the next time the topic of star signs comes up, offer a deeper truth. Mention your spirit animal. Let them know you're more than just a date on a calendar. You are a primal energy, shaped by wisdom, instinct, and soul.